PCOS, or polycystic ovarian syndrome? Well, you're not alone. Millions of young women today are suffering from PCOS, and it often goes undiagnosed until they're trying to get pregnant and start a family. Older women, they can have undiagnosed PCOS as well, and doctors often are just not clued into the signs and the symptoms. There are many different signs and symptoms of PCOS. PCOS is on a spectrum, meaning you can have all of them or you can have just a couple of them. Let me break it down for you. On the outside, women with PCOS can have hair loss, an oilier scalp, oilier hair, acne, especially along the jawline. They also have a lot of issues with weight. The classic picture of PCOS in medical textbooks is a woman that's very overweight, balding at the crown with a lot of acne. But honestly, that's the extreme. And because of that example, a lot of doctors don't recognize the milder forms of PCOS. Weight is an issue, usually around the abdomen, but not always, since many women have very high insulin levels, but don't necessarily have a problem with weight. And the high insulin levels, in turn, are a way to diagnose PCOS. Ovarian cysts have been a symptom of PCOS as well. We were trained that if there's cysts, there's PCOS. No cysts, no PCOS. But again, that's a fallacy. Many women with PCOS have irregular or painful periods, but not necessarily associated with ovarian cyst. Finally, probably one of the most important pieces that I've come to realize is that PCOS is an autoimmune disease. And like so many other autoimmune diseases, inflammation is something to consider. And inflammatory symptoms like joint pain, skin breakouts, and digestive issues are all a part of PCOS. It's interesting, within my own family, there are multiple variations of PCOS, something that I learned only after the fact. I had the hair loss and the joint pain, classic signs and symptoms. One of my sisters had the more traditional weight gain, another one has the acne, and then my mom has the more menopausal version with scalp balding and this inability to lose weight. The right labs, they can help you diagnose PCOS, and they make such a difference. Make sure your doctor is checking the following. Look at your total and your free testosterone levels, that's an androgen. Look at DHEAS, that's also an androgen. And then AMH, which many women get checked for fertility reasons, is actually an androgen, along with insulin levels and 17-hydroxyprogesterone. All of these hormones are androgens, and androgens, remember, are the key hormone issue in PCOS. Androgens give us the oily hair, the hair loss, and the acne, and they're also responsible for the weight gain and affecting other hormone levels. The top 4 things that affect androgens, the root cause of PCOS, include stress, poor diet, genetics, and then toxins from our environment. I truly think the epidemic we're seeing today of PCOS is the result of Superwoman syndrome. Women being more stressed than any other generation of women in history, and an environment that's honestly increasingly more toxic, messing with our liver and our digestive health. Here's my advice: don't fly under the radar. Get yourself checked out and look for the inside and the outside signs of PCOS. Stay on top of your hormones. The earlier you know this stuff, the more you can do to manage the signs and symptoms of PCOS. Now that you know the different signs and symptoms, we've put together a playlist to help you solve PCOS. I'll see you on the next video.